in my beginner course in class 5, I teach 32 variations of butterfly, which are, I presumed you knew all of these, but I'll run you through them real quick and you can try them with me. So you could try them with me if you want. So butterfly, you probably know that. Split time butterfly, you probably know that. Then we'll go same time, big, that's number 3. And then split time big, that's number 4. And then take out with your right hand, I'm mirroring you, so your right hand, in same time. I don't even do these in split time, but you could. So the takeout is just out and in. And remember, when you're going out behind you, you bring it back in the same orientation. So if your hand is on top like this, you bring it back in on top. If your hand is on bottom like this, you bring it back in on bottom. I think that makes it easier for people. Then with your left hand, you go out and in. So that's, let's see, that's numbers 5 and 6. And then number 7 is alternating. Right out, left out. Right out, back to butterfly, left out, back to butterfly. Right out, back to butterfly, left out, back to butterfly. Then right goes up. That is number 8. And then number 9 is left goes up. So up and down. And then number 10 is alternate up. So right up, left up and down, right up, then down, left up, then down, right up, then down. And then number 12 is the opposite direction pinwheel. And then number 13 is with extensions from the pinwheel. So back view, because that one looks like it's yes, but the extensions don't happen at the same time because one's behind the head while the other one's doing the extension. So if you did this with the left, that would probably help, where you go like this. Zhunk, 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 zhunk. Just get into the pinwheel, like ding, ding, ding. Yes, yes, yes. And then extension one, extension the other. One, then the other. Yes, there it is. There it is. Beautiful. And then 15, 14 maybe would be up and over and coming back down. So behind and front. So it's just a behind the head butterfly for one count, then back and front. And then the next version is being able to hold it behind the head. So that's just a little bit more complicated, I think. And then the final 2 are based on the opposite direction corkscrew. So this is an overhand opposite corkscrew, right? So flat plane, not pinwheel, flat plane. So if you take your butterfly and put it down here like this, but separated, and then bring one up, yep, like that. And then you bring one up, and then the other one up. Okay, you're doing this, so you're doing an inside plane version, as opposed to going over the top of your head. And then the very last one is plane shifting this from the corkscrew so that you can bring it back up into the pinwheel and then plane shift it back down into the corkscrew so that you have a transition in and out of the horizontal, which can be tough to do. So those are that's what I consider to be the beginner 16 butterfly variants that really can open up your flow substantially for overhand opposite. And then you could do that whole entire sequence again in underhand. So if you want to try them to discover your weaknesses in underhand, here we go. Underhand, same time butterfly. Underhand, split time butterfly. Underhand, same time big. And then underhand, split time big. And then take out, again, I'm mirroring you, take out with your right hand. So you come out and in, out and in, out and in at chest height. Out and in and out and in. And then with your left hand, again, still mirroring, out and in, out and in, out and in. Okay, so less comfortable it looks like than your overhand, but still very good. And then alternating, your right out, back to butterfly, left out, back to butterfly, right out, back to butterfly, left out, back to butterfly. Then your right hand up, like it's going into the pinwheel. So up, then down, and up, then down, and up, then down. And then your left hand up, then down, up, then down, up, then down. This is your left going up. And then opposite direction, underhand opposite direction pinwheel. Oh wait, no, there's alternate outs, sorry. So right out, back to butterfly, left out, back to butterfly. Or left out, back to butterfly, right out, depending on which way you're doing it. Maybe the pinwheels will be easier for you. So underhand opposite pinwheel. And then you could do the underhand opposite pinwheels with extension. And you may not have the pinwheel, but you may have this where they both go up and they both come down. Nice, nice, nice. You're almost there with the pinwheel. Both go up, both come down. Both go up, both come down. Both go up, both come down. Nice. And then you have being able to hold it behind your head. And then we have the same corkscrew situation where you take it only it's going outward, so away from your body at the top of the turn. And then bring one up, then the other up. Then one up, then the other up. So just a corkscrew situation in opposite direction. Go on, left hand, you can do it. Nice. And then again, the last one is being able to plane shift from that corkscrew up to the pinwheel and then back down to the corkscrew and then back up to the pinwheel and having the control to go between those. So that's your or that's my version of the 16, what I would call 16 fundamental butterfly variants I guess technically that was all 32 in overhand and underhand. So